Well, I grew up in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The city is the capital city of Cambodia, and my mom's she's Chinese descent, so it's sort of like a thing that you have to do if you're Chinese descent. You have to go to Chinese school. So I split time between morning and afternoon going to two different schools, and it's kind of interesting. So in the morning, when I get up, school starts at 7, so I have to get up pretty early in the morning to get to school, because I would walk to a school that about 10-20 blocks from my house. When I got there, we show up to class and the teacher was there, but they didn't really teach us. And then we would spend a lot of our time just sitting in the classroom chatting with all my friends. So that was kind of fun from my young self perspective. So my aunt sponsored my dad and his family. And then it took 10 years for the process to go through. And then after that 10 years, I think it was around the year 2002, that's when they find out that there's a really good chance that we can come, so we have to start to file more paperwork. Part of me was very excited, in fact. I'm not sure why, because I feel like, oh wow, like I can come to the United States, I can be whatever I want, because you know that's all you picture about America is the land of the dream. And from what I imagined America would be, just a lot of tall building, a lot of very highly populated. It's going to be a lot of people walking around the street, people speaking English everywhere. But then when I got here to my aunt, like Shakopee, it's a suburb here, so we don't have a lot of tall building or anything like that. I remember seeing a lot of farming, and it was like, wow, they farm in America. That's weird, because I would not imagine that, because we farm and we have farming in Cambodia. And I was really interested in forensic science. Because of that interest, I decided to join the Army Reserve, so hoping that I can get some sort of like an experience in being in the military, and that would help me being in the law enforcement so I can achieve my career in forensic science. But then later on, I realized that, being in forensic science, you're basically catching a criminal. And then I realized that I don't really want to do that. I actually want to use science to help people, not to catching the bad guy, but to help people to make things better for them rather than making things worse for them. So that's why I'm drawn me to medicine. Professionally, I'm a student in the dual degree program, MD and MPH. My particular interest in my professional career is to pursue public health research, particularly in the environmental sustainability. But going through, I think getting a lot of the support from some of the teachers that I had, it was inspiring. They sort of guide me through the process and tell like, you can do this. There's other that come before me and they can do this, so I can do this too. But recently I took a trip to Cambodia to do a 2-month rotation there for surgery, because I'm very interested in becoming a general surgeon. And in that particular interest is practicing in low resource setting. And me being there and able to learn all of that and able to contribute to the care for the Cambodian poor was very rewarding for me, because I feel like I can actually doing something for the issue. So I guess my goal is to hopefully I able to contribute more, not just going back and doing like an annual visit, one weeks per year type of thing. It's rather more something that is sustainable, something that helping the Cambodians to become more self-sustaining rather than relying on the international community.